And here I am for your free live tarot card readings for the contributors to Vimeo for 2 weeks ago. It was Scorpio. You guys won. However, I forgot to tell you that you won. And so there might be a few extra people on here than normal. So I apologize for that from the bottom of my heart. And I promise it won't happen again. I just had a lot of new announcements to share with you guys in the videos, and I got to get my shit together, bottom line. But these are free live tarot card readings. And it's happening because of Scorpio. It's happening because the Scorpios purchased the most Vimeo videos last week, and I'm grateful. So this is a great big thank you to you. Feel free to ask me anything. Well, I always maintain the right to answer or not answer questions, but I'm happy to pull some cards for you to give you a short little answer to your questions. Here are some guidelines. Number one, just because you ask a question doesn't mean I'm going to be able to get to it. I apologize ahead of time, but that's just the way that it goes. There gets to be a lot of people on here and a lot of questions, so I don't always see them all. Number two, this includes if you've created a donation for the channel, I will certainly prioritize members because that is a guarantee to their membership. But throwing me money, I'm going to accept graciously as donations. 100%. I'm going to accept graciously as donations, but I can't even guarantee that that is going to get your question read, right? This is primarily not for me to make extra money. This is for me to say thank you because you've already helped the channel by contributing to the Vimeo videos. That's why I do this video with you guys now. And I want to say thank you. I want to give back. Hey, Linda, thanks for joining. So this is 10 o'clock. It's kind of an odd hour, so I'm not really sure how many people are going to be able to get on. But let's see. Let's give people time, right? Let's give people time. Yeah, this is like 10 o'clock, 10, 11, 12, 1. It's like 1 o'clock on the East Coast. Should be good over in Europe, though. But yeah, feel free to like come on and ask me questions if you want. Just watched your Cancer reading. It was so true. Cancer, Sun, and Venus here. What's up? What's up, Cancer, Sun, and Venus? Thank you for watching. Also, I do put a restriction. Nobody that has subscribed under 2 weeks will be able to participate, but that hasn't seemed to bother anybody. What's up, Hope? So I understand these are opportunities for Scorpio. Yeah, this is for Scorpio specifically, but there's no way that I can tell if somebody's a Scorpio or not. And it's not only Scorpios that purchase the Scorpio extendeds, right? So technically anybody's allowed to join, but it is in celebration of the support for the Scorpio Vimeo reading. That's what it is. Would love a career read. Well, you have to ask me a question, babe. Like, what do you want to know about your career? Color intuitive soul. What's up? What do you want to know? Love you. Love my Cancers. Love my Cancers. Love my Scorpios. I love you guys. I love you guys. You're my soul tribe. So you just want a career reading? Color intuitive soul? You just want to know, like, what do you want to know? Hi. So Jojo, you're in queue. What's up, Anna? Thank you for dropping on. Just a career reading? What's up, Gemini? Gemini, what's up? So let's just do color intuitive soul. Would love a career read. What's going on with your career? Self-employed. You're at a crossroads right now where you're wondering if you should take a risk. It's saying network. That's what you need to focus on right now. In terms of your career, in order for you to expand, you're going to have to network 100%. This could be investments, taking loans, or deciding to invest some money. 10 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles. As long as you work hard, and it will work out very, very well. Yeah, it's like, it's not, I know that sometimes taking out small business loans really scares people, but ultimately it's a sense of, as long as you're strategic and you know exactly how you're going to place the money, this could be a chance for you to level up. It could also be just develop strategies, just to develop strategies and network with people that like the fine things in life, which I think you already know as an artist. This is what you really have to do. Or diversify it and create a product line out of it where you can sell your art. I don't know, t-shirts, mugs. I don't really know your just distribution model, but sell your art in a way that, you know, other people can afford, and not just the like normal people who could afford art, which tend to be wealthier people. And then it says the Hermit. So this is going to take time, maybe out till Virgo season, but it's saying like, go deep and commit yourself to this day to day. And whatever kind of investment you make, including financial, which can be scary, but whatever kind of investment you make, if you commit yourself to it daily, because that's the Hermit energy, right? Working this daily, then it will go somewhere. It will end up being profitable and reliable. What's up, Anna? What's up? We have, what is it? Jojo. Hey, Jojo. Will the Capricorn tell the truth? Apologize. Will the Capricorn tell the truth for Jojo? 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 I think it's going to take a lot of work to get him to tell the truth, to be honest with you, because he's very defensive, right? And he'd rather just walk the fuck away from the situation and go do his own thing. But honestly, if you pursue it, he will end up telling you the truth. It's not going to be something you want to hear. What's up, Anna? What did you say? Finances reading. If you have a chance, please, girls, just so that you know, I have memberships, right? Everybody knows that. And I think everybody knows that. And if you didn't, I have memberships now to the channel, and there are different tiers. Now, the first tier is called Courage, and it's $3.99 a month. And for that, you get priority when I, you know, in all my chats, not only these, but in all my chats. Right? You also get access to badges that I'm actually going to start specially designing for members only. And then there's another level called Harmony, where you get specialized content that other people don't see, as well as an actual members only reading with me every single week. I do one of these for Harmony and higher levels so that they get more prioritized attention. And you get the badges and the perks and the prioritization. And my Unbound membership is the all-inclusive. So you get all of the extended readings, every single one of them, all week, all month, all year. You have access to all the extended readings forever, as many as you want, as well as an additional private live free tarot card reading with me, as well as all the perks and bells and whistles. So you get everything. So if you're interested in that kind of attention from me and interaction with the channel, please go and join the memberships. So Anna, finances reading, if you have a chance, yes, finances, Anna, finances. The Hanged Man. You need to look at your money from a different perspective. Take time out to look at things in a different way. That could imply that there's money that you can find, but it's almost like you're a rock star and you don't even know it. Financially, you may be worried about something. It's like a lot of times with finances, this is implying, Anna. A lot of times with finances, we're always looking at what we don't have or what we can't afford. And what you have to do is flip the fucking switch, because it's saying that you're already a rock star, that you already have so much. And there's a sense of, with this gratitude, you will start attracting more abundance. That's what it's saying. But you have to start looking at it from a different perspective and see the abundance that you're capable of attracting already. It's already there. You already have enough to start working with. All right. Kasani. Hi, Kasani from South Africa. What's up? I would like to know if I could get back with my twin flame. No. Okay. Girl, I'll do the reading for you, but you know how I feel about this shit. First of all, let me just say this right now. If this is truly your twin flame, what are you talking about getting back with them? Twin flames are a part of you. You're never away from them. So that already tells me this is not your twin flame. Because if this was your twin flame, you would feel that motherfucker all the time, and you would not be sitting here saying, when am I going to get back with him? Because twin flames, the purpose of the twin flame is to be separate from each other so you can have two different learning experiences and come back in each other's life every once in a while. So ultimately, the bottom line is, yes, if it's your twin flame, automatically they're going to come back. Automatically, because that's the role of them, is the ebb and flow of the twin flame, to keep finding each other again and again. And I don't mean over lifetimes. I mean in this lifetime, because you got to share that information with each other. There's that exchange. So yes, if it's your twin flame, they're going to come back. But what I'm wondering is why you doubt that. Because that implies to me that it's probably not your twin flame. And you're probably just wondering if some karmic partnership is going to come back to you. And they will. Absolutely. A karmic partner will come back to you because you haven't learned the lesson yet, right? It's like, if you haven't learned the lesson and you're still wondering if, then they're going to come back to you. You're calling them back. You're wanting them back. You're desiring them back. You ever saw The Witches of Eastwick? That's kind of how it works. And if you haven't, it's a really awesome movie. It's freaky, but it's awesome. But ultimately, there's a sense of what the witches realize is, at the end of the movie, if they think about him, Jack Nicholson's character, if they think about him, and he plays the devil, by the way, if they think about him, they'll call him to him. He will come back. They have the power. So it's in your power to call anybody back into your life that you want. So if there's still, like, you're still thinking about them, you're still wanting them, then you are calling them back into your life, right? And you are also keeping yourself stuck in this moment waiting for them. So understand that's what you're simultaneously doing to yourself, because all magic has a price, right? So you are locking yourself in a moment of time so they will come back to you and you will get what you want, but will it make you happy? That's another thing that I really want you to think when it comes to what you're asking me, because twin flame is a huge responsibility. And I think we throw that in the spiritual community throws that phrase around a lot. And they do it mostly for views, and they do that mostly for hits, and it's bullshit. It is actually a very intense relationship. And I'm tired of people talking about it like it's nothing. And I'm not saying that's what you were doing. But that's what the spiritual community tends to do, and I don't do that shit, okay? So twin flames are something that I absolutely believe are real, but that's why I'm not going to let anybody and their mother believe they're in a twin flame relationship, because most people are not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So And just because it isn't a twin flame relationship doesn't mean it's not an important relationship. Karmic relationships are also meant to look like the bad guy. They're always made to look like the bad guy, but they're not the bad guy. Karmic relationships are very painful, and they're reoccurring, and they're toxic, but they're there. Think of karma, Saturn. Saturn puts you through hell in order to teach you the shit your stubborn ass needs to learn. Right? That is the purpose of a karmic relationship. And I'm telling you right now, if you are focused on this person and you're calling them back into you, you're going to see them again. But that doesn't make them your twin flame, and it doesn't make them your soulmate, right? It just means that you still have something in them that you need to learn. And if this was a twin flame relationship, you'd already know they'd be coming back. Because twin flame relationships are not actually toxic at all. They're challenging. They're challenging, but they're not toxic. They're challenging and they're nurturing through those challenges. They're almost like the Chiron of relationships. It's like they nurture through making things challenging for you, but not toxic. So I hope I've given you a little bit more information because I feel like you've already answered your question. I feel like you've already answered your question with the energy I'm receiving from you, is that you're already calling this person back into your life. And that's strong, powerful energy. That's a decision that you've made. So how can I believe in energy without saying, yeah, this motherfucker, you're going to see this motherfucker again, but will it make you happy? Will you actually get what you desire? What are you looking for by calling them back into your life? What do you expect to happen? And make sure those expectations are aligned to your actual desires and not just what you're settling for. There you go. Stephanie. Stephen. Okay, Stephen. I'm Stephen in Everest. Okay. I don't know what you just said. I think a lot of that came out a little bit I don't know. But I can understand your question, Stephen. What do I need to know? What I need to do next? What direction I have to go? Stephen, what direction does he have to go? Okay. Okay. So, Stephen, what I'm getting here is what I'm getting here for you is a confirmation of what you just told me. I don't know if you have something online or there's a business online, on the internet or something like that, but that's what's coming out with the Princess of Swords. There's some sort of like putting yourself out there, communications, maybe even social media, whatever it is. The universe confirms that there's a lot of bountifulness in what you're doing and that you have to remain strong through all the hard work that's going to be asked of you. I think a lot of times we expect that manifestation looks like magic and it just sort of falls in your hands, and it doesn't. It's like you're on the right track. You just got to keep putting your energy there. No matter how hard stuff gets, it's going to be your tenacity and your insistence and your absolute faith in yourself that is going to make you wake up every morning and keep going, right? And that's what you have to do. You have to wake up every morning and keep going. And yeah, there's going to be a lot of responsibilities piled on your shoulders. There's going to be a lot of shit work that you still have to do. But ultimately, it's saying power through. Keep doing it because you absolutely have the energy and you absolutely have the conviction. So there's just that confirmation right there. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep at it. I hate when it does that to me because I'm about to read somebody's comment and then bam, it fucking takes it away. Oh, that irritates me, guys. I'm trying to read. Oh, what's up? I feel like Kanisa, I feel like you wrote me and then it just went away. I'm sorry. Oh, there it is. I can feel him. That's why it's so annoying because I can't seem to connect with other people. I just feel they don't get me. Okay, that's a problem, Kanisa, because twin flames are supposed to enrich your life, not distract you away from them. So ultimately, I think what you're experiencing primarily is something called limerence. And if you read about it, you will empower yourself a great deal to understand that it's something we all go through, or most of us go through at one point in our lives, because it seems like there's a level of, and don't take this wrong, obsession. Because that's what obsession is not boiling bunnies or being a psychopath. It's not being able to get something out of your head. right? And that's what you're describing, is this distraction away from other things in your life. And it's kind of taken over you instead of you actually participating in it. And if you read about it, it might actually really expand your understanding of what you're going through right now and empower you a lot, because that's the experience that you're having. And whether it's a twin flame or not, it has nothing to do with it. It just has to do with how do you take back your control from your brain that's lost control and is just focused on this one person, but everybody else is just not good enough. And that probably includes your friends and your family and other parts of your life that it's distracting you from too. And that's very toxic, right? It's not necessarily he's toxic, but it's a toxic loop that your brain has gotten stuck in. And so what you really want to do is read about it and just connect with the fact that so many other people have experienced this too. And this is a common occurrence when we are falling in love, or we think we're falling in love. And to know about it might actually help you to understand it a little bit better, so that you can get some rein back in some control over your own brain, because that seems like a major distraction for you. And that's not actually going to help him come in any faster. That's actually going to probably repel him, because if he's the runner and you're the chaser, if he knows that he can feel that you're just constantly obsessively thinking about him, and that you won't go on or be with anybody else or interact with anybody else because of him, like, he's going to stay the fuck away, because it's just too much pressure for him. So that's something that you need to understand about this connection that we call twin flames, that the runner will run if you're too needy of them. That's what they're running from, right? This sense of needing to be needed, like somebody needs me. That's going to get them the most. And so it's almost like you're kind of keeping him away by not opening yourself up to the happiness around you, the joy around you, the rest of your life. You're supposed to be experiencing it and be in joy. And that's what will bring him back. If that makes any sense. Now that I understand what you're going through, which, by the way, thank you for sharing, because that's very brave to say. And that doesn't mean anything's wrong with you, because like I said, most of us go through this, but it's like that, being conscious of what that energy is doing might actually help you to, start having some conversations with your own brain and be like, we really need to reorganize where you're putting your focus, brain, because you're actually doing me dirty. You know what I'm saying? You're actually not helping. You're doing exactly the opposite of what needs to be done for me to get what I want, FYI. Okay, so I have Amanda. Please tell me what energy is around me. Cancer sun, Taurus moon, and Gemini rising. Any love coming in? Cancer sun, Taurus moon, and Gemini rising. Okay. So in the past, we have strength. And then we have a lot of major arcana, the Judgment card, the Wheel, and the Sun. So right now is an actually very prosperous time for you. And it's because you've earned a lot of strength. You've built a lot of strength inside of you, which is absolutely something that Spirit intends to reward, right? Absolutely. But then we have the Five of Pentacles and the Moon, because it's like you still feel like you're lacking something. It's those feelings of lack that are going to undercut you and undermine you. Kind of like what I was just saying to Kanisha. Like there's a sense of undercutting yourself with these feelings that of not having, of loss, of lack. And the truth is this: there's so much abundance that's already there. So how about this? The future is not written in stone. The future is yours to dictate. So what you're going to do, Amanda, is you're going to start focusing on how happy and abundant things are for you right now, and not wondering about, is love coming in for me? You're going to start focusing on the love I already have in my life every single day, right here in front of me. I'm going to celebrate it. I'm going to live in it. I'm going to bathe in it. I'm going to love it back. I'm going to love them back. I'm going to be happy. And that's how you're going to change feeling like you're always at a loss, because it's like right now, in some ways, you have so much, but you are psychically, intuitively bankrupting yourself. Be aware, you're a powerful creature. You're a powerful creature, and I think that a lot of us don't realize this. Bless you, Anna. I don't think a lot of people understand the power. Hey, Hope, I want to be a member, but can't. Literally, I've searched all your page for a join. Oh, honey, listen, let me tell you something, Hope. You can't join. This is a YouTube thing. You can't join on a mobile phone. They just haven't made the programming yet. Memberships are still very beta for them, even though they've had memberships for quite a few years now. So get on that, YouTube. But ultimately, you can't join from a mobile phone. If you're looking, because most of you guys watch on your mobile phones, right? But you won't see the join button on your mobile phone because YouTube hasn't made the programming to have that join button on the mobile phone. So you got to join from a desktop or a laptop. And if you go onto my channel from a desktop, so not casting on your app television set either. You can't join that way either. It's on a laptop or a desktop because that's the only thing YouTube has made programming for. And as soon as you go onto my main page on your laptop or your desktop, you will see there's a join button right beneath my Born Without Boundaries Tarot banner where I'm holding my cards. Like, you will legitimately see the join, but you'll be like, where the fuck did that come from? It's always been there. It's just not accessible through mobile apps of any kind. Girl, I don't program this shit. I have nothing. I don't know. I don't know. I got nothing to do with it. But you will find the membership immediately if you go on the desktop or laptop. Now, once you have joined, you can access all the content and participate in the lives through mobile, absolutely 100%. All the features are accessible on mobile or television app. But the joining process is not available on the apps. You can't make this shit up. I don't know why they do it this way. I don't know why they've left it this way. It doesn't make sense. I feel like YouTube is so advanced that how can they not know that that they should prioritize a mobile joining API or whatever they fucking call it? I don't know, girl. I don't know. But I'll tell you right now, Hope, if you look on your desktop or laptop, you will see that join button and it's as easy as pie. Because it's just join. Click, go on and scroll down through the memberships and choose the one you want. It's just most people, I feel like YouTube is cutting off memberships. They're like handicapping themselves because most people are on their mobile app. I feel like it's like almost like 90% of my viewers, I can see they're watching on mobile, but they can't find my fucking join button because it's not available on mobile. It's not available on mobile. And that's what makes me want to go to YouTube. What are you doing to me? I'm trying to make us grow. And you're like, most of my subscribers are on mobile and interacting with my content on mobile, but you won't let them join through mobile? That makes no kind of fucking sense. But that's what it is. So for all y'all who really want to join the memberships, you got to do it on your laptop or desktop. Just go to my main page. You'll see the join button right away. It's easy as pie on your laptop or desktop. Any ideas why Google was no help? I know, dude. Google is no help. It's because YouTube has not constructed the algorithms and code to provide a join button on the mobile apps or the television apps. That's why it's happening, Hope. That's why it's happening. Oh. What the fuck? Longer can send messages? What the hell are you talking about? Fuck. Where are all the messages that I saw? There's Hope. Just FYI. Yeah. Oh, there you are. Okay, so we have Creed signage. What? Hi. How you doing? Oh, you're so sweet for like even just, I don't know, doing a donation. That's cute. Thank you. Shannon C. Hi, Shannon. Do I have any career? Yes. Yes, you do. I feel like there's some anxiety here. Okay, now I understand. So there's anxiety here because maybe you've had so many failures, right? And that could be energetically supporting why you keep attracting rejections. It's not your fault. It's just you're powerful, right? And I was saying that to Amanda as well, or I forget whoever I was talking to, but you're powerful, right? And you don't realize that focusing on those rejections is actually helping repel. It's bringing in more rejections. So yeah, this is part and parcel to all the process of the career and going after it and getting out there. But change your focus, shift your focus to all that I'm learning, right? How much I enjoy what I'm doing. You're never going to be totally free of the stress. That's like almost impossible to get us to, stop worrying. Oh yeah, because that helps us, right? No. As soon as you tell somebody don't do something, they figure out a way to do it, because that's what our brains do. We figure out a way to do it. So we keep worrying. Even when we say don't worry, the power of suggestion, we just worry even more. So what this is saying to me is that, yeah, there's a lot of potential here, and there is going to be offers when you psychically realize your strength and just start showing yourself to the world and being confident and living in that confidence. There's just a sense that people are going to worship. They're just going to adore you. Offers are going to come spilling in. And you're coming from a good place. But in some ways, maybe you have forgotten that good place, right? So especially when there's, financial need, it's sometimes very difficult to imagine or to not think about it, right? But ultimately, I find that like putting yourself out there and getting yourself into a community, like I remember I got a job once, a really good job that actually changed my life, by writing a blog and sharing the blog on my Facebook page, not even thinking anybody could help me, but somebody read it. And that person is still a great friend of mine. And they were like, listen, I could get you a job as long as you're ready, willing to commute into the city. So it's almost like start sharing your experiences. Start sharing your experiences and telling people how you feel and sharing all of these experiences. And people will start helping you create solutions if that's what you're looking for. Don't bear this burden or this stress alone. That's what's coming in. It's all about energy today, dude. It's all about energy. Hey, Shannon Gibson. We got my Shannons here. What's up, Shannons? Hey. Oh, welcome. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate it. Can you see what's going on with me and this Virgo guy? Seems like something interesting. Virgo guy, huh? Virgo guys are a lot more sensual than they come across. Virgo females got it a little bit more in their pocket. But Virgo males are a lot more sexual and sensual than they really put out there. They are. There seems to be some sort of stress involved or some sort of suffering. This seems to be going on right now, stressing out over maybe two different decisions. So maybe he is stressing out over two different decisions. So two different, what he wants, what he doesn't want. Somebody's stressing out about it. It's either you or him. 8 of Wands. There's a lot of options. It's almost like there's too many options coming out or things are moving too fast. I'll tell you right now, there's something moving too fast for somebody. They want it, but it's moving too fast. And it's funny because before I even pulled these cards for you, Shannon Gibson, I realized, I said to myself, Virgo, you got to move slow with that motherfucker. And it's not slow to a Virgo, because as long as it feels slow to other people, it's not. What Virgos need is that regular, right? They need the regular input. They need the consistency. They don't even need a lot every day. They just need it consistently. They need to rely on you. If things move too quick, that's not really good either. So there's some sense of being stressed here about what should I choose because everything's happening really fast, right? And this has potential to actually work out very well. And I'm just saying, don't be enthusiastic. Be enthusiastic, like be joy-filled, right? But consistency is key here. And it's actually going to relieve some of the pressure. And also somebody could still be thinking of maybe they're still attached to somebody in the past, right? Or they're still attached and you don't realize it yet. There doesn't seem to be a good situation, but something here is making them be confused over like what I want versus what I have. And do I stay where I am? And things are coming in really quickly and things are happening in really fast. And it's really good and it's really wonderful. But when you're dealing with Virgo energy, consistency is better than drama, right? Even though Virgos can be very dramatic, but consistency is key. So if you can turn this passion or this potential into almost, I know it's going to sound horrible. It's going to sound like the most unsexy thing on earth, but something regular, something reliable. That's like the sexiest thing ever for a Virgo. Right? So is somebody's still kind of like anxious about a decision they have to make, or maybe they're choosing between two people. So you may not be the only one on his mind. It doesn't mean that you're not important. It just means that, that's just us as humans, right? There is potential here, yo. Absolutely. And this is really beautiful energy. It could happen. It could take off really quickly. I think you just got to realize, how do I connect with this person? Right? Because Virgos are warriors. And if they're not certain of you, that's not going to speed things up. That's going to slow things down. I hope that helps. Oh, Madison, what's up, girl? What's up? What time is it, dude? Okay, we're good. Hi, I'm a Scorpio. Bless you, Madison. The Scorpio. You're a Scorpio sun, Aries moon. God damn, girl. God damn, you a Martian. That's what you are. I say that because Mars, you're ruled by Mars. If your sun is Scorpio and your moon is Aries, then you're fucking ruled by Mars, whatever you are, right? I'm looking for warnings, advice for obstacles to come. Girl, haven't you been listening to my readings? This is going to be a good year, actually. And going into this year with looking for a fight, which I can understand with your placements, it's not going to really help you a lot. Because this is the year of allowing, and this is a year of trusting other people, because a lot of our abundance is going to come through our connection to other people, as well as our believing in our dreams and allowing our brain to trust what we cannot see. So you're going to block a lot of that potential for this year by just going into it like, well, what are the bad things that are going to happen to me? It's almost like you're going to create the bad things that are going to happen to you, because you're creating the brick walls that you're going to be hitting your head against. Because this is actually a very open year. But the biggest challenge, and especially the challenge for you, is now going to be, how do I open myself? How do I trust? How do I allow myself to be vulnerable? And I can't say that shit's going to be easy for you, Madison, because with your placements, you do not like to be vulnerable. But it's not actually vulnerability. How about think of it this way? Madison, think about it as curiosity. because that the warrior can do. If you ask the warrior, that's Mars, be vulnerable, he's going to be like, fuck you, right? But if you ask him, well, what do you think about that? The warrior can be curious. The warrior can be curious. So almost like go about the year like that. Oh, I'm curious. I want to try this, because the warrior is not always at war. The warrior is just pure energy, right? That Mars energy that you got in you, it supports your sun and your moon. It's just it curiosity could lead it out of its need to fight, and it can open it up even when it doesn't want to be vulnerable. So think of it that way. That's your key this year, is go about it as, I'm curious, curiosity. You're going to still feel guarded, right? Because I'm just curious. Okay, but you're there. You're showing up. So think about it as curiosity. And then this year is actually going to be quite a bright and beautiful one. Yeah, see, I'll tell you why. This is why I love astrology too. When you know astrology, you don't always need the cards, right? You don't always, because you kind of know where the energies are coming from. And to get the deets, sometimes you need to bring out these cards. But yeah, I have to get offline today at 11:10. Why is this only 40? Oh, we're good. What, did I miss anybody? I know I'm missing motherfuckers, and I'm so sorry. Hey, Destry, what's up? What's up? Michelle, what's my next big life change? God damn. No pressure for me, right? What's my next big life change? Going after your dreams. You could even be taking legal action. And I don't mean that in a bad way, Destry. I mean actually like putting this to paper. Incorporating some shit. That's what I mean, like forming that LLC, officializing your dreams. That's what it is. It's about officializing your dreams, right? It's intellectually going after them, not as a concept anymore. No. Making choices to actually put them into paperwork. And then we have Prince of Wands, and you just got to do it. You just got to get after it. That's what you got to do. That's where you need to put your energy now. Incorporate some shit. If you're an inventor, patent some shit. If you're an artist, get your website ready and start selling that shit, right? You got to start putting this in paper, on paper, down, officializing it. It's got to start going from concept to those first steps into reality. Those are your next steps. That's your big life change, is you're actually going to start taking those steps. Now, what else could we have for you? King of Swords, the Star, Prince of Wands, Five of Cups. I think you're letting your fear of what hasn't happened, or your memory of what hasn't happened, cloud your potential for the future. So it's almost like, despite the potential disappointment, you've got to start putting some pen to ink. Yep. I like that message. I like it. Who else have I missed? If I've missed anybody else, I mean, I know you guys are all asking wonderful questions. So if I've missed any of the questions, fuck me, right? I'm sorry about that. Hey, Shan, thank you so much, gorgeous. I so appreciate your contribution to the channel. That's beautiful, and I love you. Viulala. Okay. What message has Spirit got for me, please? Well, thank you so much for your contribution. It seems like you're contemplating two different choices in life and you feel stuck. Well, you ain't going to be stuck for longer. I do believe there's, so what's coming in? Something is going to come in. Okay, hold on. Two of Swords is here. It's just like taking time to find yourself, like to find a balance in this confusion, right? And then we have victory and success and interference. So there's some sort of interference. This confusion is running interference with your success, right? You're hard at work, but there's a lot of responsibilities here. You're hard at work, but guess what? That's a blessing. That's a blessing, Viulala. The fact that you have so many options. Okay, but it's also saying this is oppressing your energy. There's something here about confusion or feeling stuck or not making a decision that is interfering with your success. So you got to make a choice, and it's necessary now. Understand? Also understand, if neither of these two choices, you're stuck because confusion is not a thing. Confusion is you struggling with an answer you already know. And that answer is neither of these options work for me. So throw them both out, girl. Throw them the fuck out. Peace out. Like we stick ourselves in confusion so often. It's crazy. When we don't realize and empower ourselves to realize that confusion just means that nothing that you see in front of you works for you. Don't ever let somebody tell you there's only two options. Bitch, please. There are infinite number of options. What do you want? All it means, sweetheart, is that you have to build the road to get there yourself. Because this confusion is blocking your fucking energy. It's oppressing it. It's oppressing it. There's victory out here waiting for you, but it's interfering. Your thoughts are interfering with it because you're confused. You're confused. And confusion is simply this. You don't like any of the options that have been presented to you. So empower yourself, throw them the fuck away, and go look for the option that works for you or invent it yourself. You got to walk away from the shit that doesn't serve you. You got to walk away. Know that you can walk away from what doesn't work for you. Now, this could have been somebody in your life has just walked away and you don't know why, you don't understand, but you constantly thinking about it is oppressing you and keeping you stuck. Keeping you stuck. When you have so much to live for, that's causing the interference in your life. And you're worth more than that. You're worth more than that. So right now, whatever thoughts are not working for you, fuck them. Whatever choices, if you're confused about something, throw it all away. Neither of those options are right. You're trying to convince, that's how confusion happens. You're trying to convince yourself that you want what's in front of you. When your brain already told you, I got no interest in either of these things, but your confusion is telling you, but you have to choose because this is what's available. This is a big, huge world. There are always other options. Always. And it's I feel like a loss. Maybe somebody walked away, right? And you didn't understand why. And you're stuck there. You're stuck there. And that stuck, like not understanding why they walked away. You don't have to understand why. All you have to understand is this: they did. And that tells you all you need to know. Confusion over with. Confusion is just our way of doubting what we already know. That's all confusion is. And you can get yourself out of it in a second. You can take your brain back in a second by realizing none of this shit's working for me. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry, guys. I got to interrupt. I got this meeting that I got to be on. Hold up. I know, motherfucker. I know. Okay, so I hope that helped, sweetheart. I hope that helped. And if you're a guy and I'm calling you a girl, you don't identify with girl, just know it's like girl as in girl power, but anybody can have that power, okay? I just want you guys to know that. I'm not trying to be offensive. Okay. I love your questions, by the way, you guys. You're fucking rocking out the house. I really do. Bitches, stay away. Let me tell you something, boo. I'm gonna just for that username alone. I'm gonna just take your question. Please help me. I'm a Cancer. He's a Cancer too. He has a wife. You done named your channel Bitches Stay Away. And then you're wasting your time thinking about a bitch. Do you not see that? My lovely? You done named your channel Bitches Stay Away. And you done falled for a bitch. If you could get a man with a wife to notice you, you don't think you could get another man to notice you? You know what I'm saying? If you can get somebody who says he likes pussy to notice you, but you don't think you can get somebody else to notice you? Hello? Hello? This essentially is about you loving yourself better. You loving yourself better. Because honestly, why the fuck would you want somebody who would cheat on their spouse? Why the fuck would you want somebody who doesn't keep their promises? You done named your channel, Bitches Stay Away. But you go and paying attention to a bitch. Don't do that to yourself. Why are you doing that to yourself? Why are you breaking your own rule of respect? I'm going to tell you something right now, bitches, stay away. If a man is after me and I find out that that motherfucker is dating somebody else and married to somebody, immediately I'm repulsed. That motherfucker could look like Jason Momoa. I'm not discussing his relationship. I'm just saying he could look like Jason Momoa. He could be fine as fuck. If I find out that he's a cheater, you are immediately the ugliest motherfucker to me. You want to know why? Because I know shit about you now. I know shit about you. And you know what shit I know? You got no integrity. You're a coward. And you expect your problems to become mine. So you're lazy as fuck. If you're weak, you can become strong. If you're in a point in your life where you know you need a change, you can change. But you cannot do that by throwing your shit onto other people and hiding who you are. That's a motherfucker that still has too much to work out on his own. Why are you fucking letting them waste your energy? Cancerians do this shit all the fucking time. It's like, give me the neediest motherfucker, and I guess I have to love them. No, you don't. You have to love yourself. So take into consideration right now, take into consideration what you need and how much love you need from you, and how you're wasting it on somebody that still has too much to work out in their life. You don't need that garbage. You don't need it. You don't need it. And understand that if you give into it, all you're doing is enabling that person. You are in no way, shape, or form going to help them become the better version of them you think you're going to make them into. All you're going to do is help them be lazy and not address the shit in their life that they need to address. So take into consideration right now what you named your channel and believe yourself. Execute. Tell that bitch to stay away. Can I get an amen? Hey, Preeti, what's going on? Yeah, Ashley, I'll definitely allow that. Absolutely. Absolutely. See, I love how you people, I love how my people support my people. Like, it's like you're supporting each other. That's exactly what this is supposed to be about. Absolutely. See, they're calling it right there. They call it, hey, Twana, what's up? They call it immediately. Immediately. And if all these chats can give you is a reminder of how much you're worth, then I hope it did that. I hope it did that. They'll cheat with you. They'll cheat on you. A spade will always be a spade. I'm glad you reached out because clearly you needed a whole collective to remind you of your value. I want you to feel it coming through right now. I want you to feel that love and that power and that wake up, look in the mirror and remember who the fuck you are. Right? I got to see this. I got to show you this. I just posted this. Nope. Oh, here.
You better stop letting these motherfuckers sleep on you like you ain't the goddamn prize. Look at your fine ass. Looking fine as fuck today. You better stop letting these motherfuckers sleep on you like you ain't the goddamn prize. Look at your fine ass. Looking fine as fuck today. You better stop letting these motherfuckers sleep on you like you ain't the goddamn prize. Look at your fine ass. Looking fine as fuck today. You better stop.
Amen. Pretty, hey, pretty. Can you advise about my love life? And I'm waiting on a new job offer, okay? There's things coming into you, whether it's for my highest good to go toward the new job or stay in the current role. Okay, so there's an opportunity coming in. Moving toward it may not be the best thing. That's what it's saying. It's like you may be grinding your wheels by trying to move in this new direction. That's what it's saying. There's opportunity coming in, but you may be kind of grinding your wheels because it's like Seven of Swords is like they're stealing from you or they're tricking you, right? Where you're headed toward, you might be headed toward getting robbed. So I wouldn't necessarily prioritize this new position. Okay, but clarify, Spirit, because I don't want to lead her astray. But second, now we got ruin again. We got you better defend yourself, protect your money, get a second opinion. It's coming out for love. It's coming out for that job. It was pretty clear. What about love for pretty? Okay, see, love is kind of like, okay, there may be some progress coming in here. Ooh, love with a Scorpio or something that's rekindling or something that is coming up out of the blue. You didn't even realize it was there, but here it is. Okay. Your love life might get a renewal. Maybe by Cancerian season, you might make progress on your love life. But that job, I want you to find out more about because it doesn't look like it's as good as it's trying to be. FYI. I just want you to know that. Here to help. Hi, Orion. Hi, Orion Zariel. I'm going to mispronounce your names like crazy, guys. Please do not be offended. I can barely read these letters. That's not you. That's just YouTube. Maybe I can zoom in a little bit. Can I? No, motherfucker, stop. Let me just say, was the dream I had of a parade more a prophetic vision? Was the dream I had of the parade a prophetic vision? Hold on. Well, let me see what cards came out. Whatever's moving slowly or how much you're investing into other people instead of doing work on your own, you need to move the fuck on from that. Two of Swords is here. It seems like, once again, you're stuck between two different decisions. Then we have the Universe. You are about to make a huge life change. I don't know what this dream is about, but this has got to all be related. Then we have people celebrating you. Something coming through the crowd, showing what gives you joy. Opening up about your feelings, people being very happy and supporting you, opening up about your feelings. There's a huge change, a shift in what makes you happy, announcing and demonstrating what makes you happy, showing what makes you happy, and taking your life into your own hands and creating how you want to live. This is all about the joy and celebration of self-ownership, and you out loud, openly showing what you really care about, who you really care about. You will be celebrated. People will be celebrating you. And this is a shift. This is a definite life change, but it will be rewarding because it'll put you back in control of your life to design your own life. Now, what does that dream mean? I don't know. It's not a confirmation that it was prophetic, but it was definitely trying to communicate to you something like this message. Something like this message to all you guys. Wait, what? Why does it get stuck? Any advice, please? Okay. Any advice, please, regarding my Scorpio team? There's some Queen of Wands here. I don't know if he's in love with a fire sign or that he works with, or he has a crush on somebody. I don't know. But this is definitely a sense of you, or if you're a fire sign, it means you could provide him inspiration, right? Through the work that you've been through and the work that you've done on yourself, and the Two of Cups that could connect you. There's a sense of attraction here, something he really wants to make work out. I don't know if he's in a relationship and you just don't know about it, or he has feelings for somebody. This implies he has feelings for somebody and he really wants something to work out. He can't stop thinking of somebody. So it's like there's something going on there. He's just really attracted to somebody, and he really sees it as something that could work out. This is something that you could really inspire him with by sharing with him what you've been through and how you've been through it. Like, even if it's a more serious matter, there's just a sense of really making a breakthrough and creating a bridge by letting him behind the veil of the work that you do on yourself, right? And how you deal with the struggles, like showing him more of your human side. Because a lot of times our kids don't even see us as humans when they're that age, right? They don't understand us as people who have gone through it too. So this is a sense of pulling back that veil. And now is the right time to expose that more human side of yourself to create that bridge between you and him. Two different readings, both of them may be at play. And I hope that helped, DNA. Tana, can you please? I fucking hate that when that happens. Okay. Can you give me guidance on if I... Okay, hold the fuck on, Tana. Let me just go back. Can you give me guidance on if I should continue pursuing my nursing degree or if I should look in a new direction for something different? Love my job, but have so much bottled inspiration. Didn't we talk about this already though, Tana? I feel like you asked a very similar question already. And there's just a sense of, so King of Pentacles is here. The Moon is here. Five of Pentacles is here and Queen of Wands. Let me just put this way. You are 100% feeling stifled by whoever's expectations, whatever work you're doing now, especially by a boss. It's not a cruel person, but it's like you're feeling almost like you want to take control of your own life. You're feeling creatively stifled. Perhaps this is a worry or concern of yours about losing money, but ultimately there's a sense of this is the time to go after and find a way, like meet the challenges, Tana, meet the challenges of making money through doing what you want to do. This is the time. I'm not saying jump into it, but I'm saying figure out the realities of it. Start setting up that infrastructure. That's what has to be done. It's like you got to take what is already in your dreams or your imagination and find a way to realize it. And that's not easy work. And it does it, and it is tough, and it is risky. But there's just this sense of you're going to continue feeling repressed until you allow yourself to do it. A lot of creative people don't realize that one of the most creative things you can do is learn the infrastructure and the ins and outs of taking your dreams and making them a business, right? Or making them a reality. Like that's one of the most practical ways you can apply your creativity by creatively finding your way through that whole new set of doors or set of new people, right? There's just that sense of allowing yourself to start seeing your dreams as reality. That's why a lot of times Pisces, people are really surprised of the power of Pisces, because everybody tries to say, oh, Pisces are so wishy-washy and they change their mind all the time. No, they don't. When Pisces know what the fuck they want, they know what the fuck they want, because the power of Pisces is they believe their dreams. Their dreams are already their reality. But a lot of other more practical people are always like, well, that's dream. There's a dream. The dreams are here and the reality is here. No, you got to know that your dreams are reality, and you got to know it so well that constructing them in reality, you don't get distracted or lose sight and it doesn't cause you pain, right? You just realize this is what I got to go through. This is how it looks. This is what I got to go through. Whether that's 10 years of medical school or pounding the pavement for a talent agent, it doesn't matter. You got to embrace those dreams as reality and know that they are so real, so completely know that nothing stops you from actually being able to tangibly touch it. So one of the best applications of your creativity, it's like you're squashing your own creativity by not acknowledging it as a reality already. If that makes any sense. I gotta go. I feel like my spirit is craving release of something. Any message for my confusion at the moment? Dude, I just discussed confusion. And you may have logged on. So let me just review it really quick. Confusion doesn't exist. Confusion means that you're fighting yourself over what you already know to be true. You already know something is true and you're fighting it. Confusion usually feels like or demonstrates itself as a choice between two things. But if you really wanted either one of those things, you wouldn't be confused about it at all. So the real answer that you're not paying attention to is neither of those options impress me. I got to do the work to build out a third option. So if what you're feeling is confusion, then what you have to get really true with yourself, you have to get really true and really honest with yourself right now. Really true and really honest about what this release is to you, what it means to you, what you want from it. Because you already know what you got to let go. And maybe there's shame in it. Maybe there's a feeling of responsibility attached to it, but you already know. There's not actually, confusion is a symptom that you're fighting something you already know. I love you, Rihanna. Thank you so much for your questions and for brightening up my day. For members, I will see you later. By the way, that membership, that Courage membership, includes priorities comments in this video. It doesn't include access to the additional members only readings that I do. Unbound gets access to 2 additional ones at least. I'm going to start adding more for Unbound as that group grows. And Harmony members get access to 1 extra a week with me. So ultimately, if you want more of these sessions where you can ask me more questions and actually get more attention because it's a smaller group, those memberships are really something that you guys should consider. And I'd love to see you there. I got to sign off now, but I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Oh, and thank you so much for your support. That's the most important thing. And I hope I said it enough throughout the video. Bye, guys.